You won't believe what unfolded in this courtroom. A woman was caught drinking an entire bottle of vodka. Yes, the whole thing. In front of a witness, and the judge's reaction? Absolutely intense. From stern warnings about alcohol monitoring to strict restrictions on her license, and even jail threats. This isn't just a courtroom story. It's a life lesson in shock and consequences. You need to see this to believe it.
All right, you are Carol Lopez.
Yes.
Miss Lopez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
On March 26, 2025, officers were dispatched to a crash on H1 Drive in Orange County, Texas. The officer learned that an unknown party called 911 at the time of the crash. It was reported by another officer who arrived on scene that the victim being treated by ambulance. The officer informed the other officer that the defendant had already been transported to receive medical care. After spoke with Will witness, who stated that the defendant was assaulted and struck the witness's vehicle, causing damage. The witness stated they observed trying to alcoholic beverage drinking the defendant, and the witness came in contact. The witness stated that the defendant was still in the driver's seat at the time of their interaction, and that it was clear that the defendant was intoxicated. The witness reported that the defendant had slurred speech, was incoherent, and not making sense. The police stated to the witness, "I don't know where I am." The witness reported the defendant called and put himself on the crash. And immediately after that call, the defendant grabbed a bottle of vodka and consumed the entire thing in front of the witness.
What?
Yeah, sure. Before
She took a bottle of vodka and consumed an entire bottle of vodka in front of the will witness?
that's what I have here. The will witness noted that the defendant drank the alcohol bottle as if the defendant was drinking water.
Just when you think you've heard it all, man. I mean, really.
The officer observed an empty bottle of toxic vodka, and then went to the hospital to make contact with the defendant. The officer observed the strong odor of alcohol beverage in the defendant, observed that he had slurred speech and glossy eye. The officer read the DIC form for the defendant, and the defendant became coherent, and it was leaded to a breath test in blood. Was discharged the defendant, and the defendant was transported to the Joint Processing Center, but was unable to perform the standardized respiratory test due to the defendant's failure to follow instructions and to keep the defendant's and the inability of the defendant to keep her head up. The officer took the defendant's failure to follow instructions as a refusal. After was unable to get the defendant to stand upright to perform HDN and due to the physical conditions, the officer did not ask the defendant to perform walking chair or the scene. The officer concluded the officer offered the opportunity to provide breath and blood. The defendant declined to provide breath or blood, and the officer proceeded with a residual search warrant for the defendant's blood. The officer was advised. The officer was advised the blood would be ready in 2 to 3 days. The officer noted that. That's all I have.
Do you have blood back? Or no?
I do not. I'm not sure if that is referring to. The warrant was presented to the hospital, Your Honor, and a nurse advised that I guess we're ready for the officer.
Do you have any pride to your guys?
There was one in Caldwell County that was dismissed, Your Honor.
License?
License in. No,
This is the judge.
It's not on docket. I have to give you a case number. You ready? 255-7402. If you speak English, right?
Yes.
If you have a problem with alcohol or drugs, now is the time for you to address it. Because stop. There's nothing that you can say at this moment. I'm warning you now, because this is the only one that you're going to get. I will do everything in my power to protect my city at all costs. I don't care who you are, what color you are, if you're a small farm animal. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now is the time for you to try to get any help if you need help, because I don't know you. I've never met you before. All I know is what they're telling me. And if that's in fact true, now is the time for you to address it. I am going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're not consuming alcohol at any time. I will not entertain any excuses like it's mouthwash, it's a tequila lollipop, hair dye. I've heard it all, and excuses mean nothing to me. If you consume, it's not going to go well. Because of I don't want you in the car driving. You're not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If I find that you do, it's really not going to go well for you. I am putting now a restriction on your license that you are not allowed to drive any vehicle that's not equipped with an ignition interlock on it. If you're caught, and I'm sending this notice to DPS, so everybody, every officer in this state knows, if they pull you over and they don't see an interlock, they will take you to jail. You understand? And then you and I will have problems. Just don't.
Judge, this is Carol Lopez first,
Yes, ma'am.
and then you said no driving?
Correct.
Thank you.
And then a scram, please.
Yes, Judge.
You have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am. We will give you an application. You missed court once. A warrant is now in effect for you because you missed court the first time. I will reinstate your bond now, but this is the only get out of jail free card that you get. If you miss court again, you violate any of these conditions, you will stay with me. And I don't know who you have in this life, but if you don't have anyone to pony up $5,000 to $10,000, you will be stuck like Chuck until this case is over. Do you understand? All right, come up. We'll have you sign this. I need you to fill an application. Deputy Miranda's going to give you an application. And we'll go from there.
This courtroom moment is one of the wildest you'll ever see. With life-changing warnings, strict conditions, and jaw-dropping reactions from the judge, the stakes couldn't be higher. If you want more unbelievable courtroom stories, shocking moments, and real-life drama that will leave you speechless, hit that subscribe button now. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single moment of what happens next.